Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everybody watching, no matter where you may be. We're here, the Cayman Islands again, our little Reims rocket. Today we're going to go fly over the Cayman Brac, off to the east there, go up to, no more than 2,000, probably hang around 1,500-ish. No passengers again, just a little tour of that island, come back here or Gerard Smith Airport over there. Not quite sure yet what we want to do, but that's the plan for today. So price of BTC here, 16,887 US dollars, Canadian, 22,622. Not a direct conversion. Canadian fiat notes. Remember, guys, one Bitcoin is one Bitcoin. I seen it did hit 17,000 US yesterday, but apart from the fiat price, like I said, one is one. 0.00001 is 0.00001. Stack while you can, guys. Save for your future. All right. Beautiful Reims rocket. Reims. Such a nice plane. Fun plane to fly. Check out yesterday's video. Flew around Little Cayman here. Today we're going to go to the Brac. Possibly tomorrow we'll head to the Big Cayman Island, the main one. We'll see. Want to fire up American Truck Sim. Get that one going again. Get pro mods in there. But we're in Flight Sim right now, so that's what we are doing. Alright, so we're just at the fuel station here at the Edward Bodden Field. And use runway 10 again. Wind seems to be favoring it. You can see by the windsock. The Reims looks great. Reims. See our hours. Just over 5 hours on here. Right, let's get her going. Okay, looks good. Short field takeoff, so did the takeoff check complete. Turn our landing lights, brake set and hold, wing flaps 10. 10 on the flaps. Verify they come down outside, like I just did. Then verify they're on your flap handle there. Power full throttle, 2800 RPM, brakes release, and climb mode at 63, and okay, retract flaps when clear. Alright. Have a ton of notes here that I've written down that I was going through. A lot of Scottish airports here. Alright. Up to 2800, okay. Bottenfield, November 796, Lima uniform, taking off runway 10 departure to the east. Bottenfield. Alright, hold on. Okay, bring the flaps up. We're clear of the runway. And bring that throttle down. We're down to about 23 manifold pressure and 23 on the prop. Gups check. Gas looks good. Undercarriage. We can tap the brakes. And doing prop and throttle now. Landing lights can stay on. Pumps. Fuel pump is off, and that's fine. Don't need pitot heat. Looking good for our climb out. Here's little Cayman here. And we could probably level off somewhere around, oh, I don't know, 1500 feet-ish. So I think we'll go to Gerard Smith International and land there. Here we'll level off around here. Trim is still super sensitive. They got to put it on an axis for Flight Simulator. I don't know why it's wired to a button. It's really weird. Okay, bring that prop back. Match the RPMs. Match the intake pressure, manifold pressure. A little high here. Want to be 1500. We can autopilot hold there. Autopilot can also hold our current heading. There we are. Whoops. So my controller shut off there. Don't need to worry about leaning. We're okay, open. Yes, they're still open. Let's climb. Full throttle. Full open. Rich. Gauges check. 15 to 25 for cruise. We're at 21 and we're Shouldn't have to bring the prop back up, but we're going to match RPMs. There we are. How are we looking on our engine temps? Cowls can close. Okay, looking good. Alright, turn my controller back on here. Those odd pauses really worry me sometimes. Make a nice pic as well. Like a tourist taking pictures. Not sure if I'll ever see this part of the world for real, so why not see it in Flight Simulator? You guys remember those plane walkers from way back in the day, the circus days? Wing walkers, I think they called them. Walk along the wings of the aircraft while it's on while it's in flight. That is just crazy. So this is the Cayman Brac Island. It's about 19 miles long. Has a the Brac. It comes from the name. There's like a, what is it? Like a reef on the other side that rises up, sea level or something. That's how the name Brac comes from. Correct me if I'm wrong. And I think yesterday I said the left side was port. It's actually starboard, or the left side was starboard. It's actually port, and right side is starboard. Green and red, right? Anyway. Beautiful Reims rocket. Zoom right into that engine bay. Okay. So we land here, we're going to come back on runway 9. It's favoring, the wind's favoring 8 knots at 90 degrees exactly, so. Alright. Should we do some wiki reading? Cayman Brac? Why not? Adjust our heading a little bit so we can just cruise the coastline. Cayman Brac is an island that is part of the Cayman Islands. Lies in the Caribbean Sea about 145 kilometers, 90 miles northeast of Grand Cayman, and 8 kilometers 5 miles east of Little Cayman. I didn't know it was that far away from Grand Cayman. Okay. An average width of about 2 kilometers, 1.2 miles, its terrain is the most prominent of the 3 Cayman Islands due to the bluff, a limestone outcrop, that's what it is. It rises steadily along the length of the island, up to 43 meters, 141 feet above sea level at the eastern end. Okay, so the bluff is what they call it. It's a limestone outcrop. The island is named after its prominent feature as Brac, is the Gaelic name for bluff. Okay. It's right off Wikipedia, guys, so apparently, Christopher Columbus discovered it in 1503 when his ship was blown off course during a trip between Hispaniola and Panama. He named them Las Tortugas. Is that not a turtle? Yes, because of many turtles he spotted on the islands. Cayman Islands were renamed by Sir Francis Drake, who came upon the islands during a voyage in 1586. He used the word caimans, taken from the Carib name for crocodiles, after seeing many of the large crocodilians. Many people believed he had only seen the rock iguanas that inhabit the island today. Alright. During the heyday of piracy, pirates would use Cayman Brac as a haven and place to replenish their supplies, as there are a number of freshwater wells on the island and had many sources of food included in the local flora and fauna. So there's some Wikipedia for you guys. Of course, attractions, there's diving, caves, rock climbing, walking and hiking. Fishing, of course fishing. Local economy, of course, is tourism, the biggest, and the international airport. A few other things, there's like artists work with stone known as Caymanite, typically making jewelry or small stone carvings. It's another business there. Alright. There's a few more things on Wikipedia there about the island, but that's the gist of it. Turn our heading to follow the coast. Dip down here so we can see the window here, what we're looking at. Alright, let's pop on out here. Let's go wing walking again. So Grand Cayman, that's a lot further than I thought. We can still get there, no problem. So this is the bluff over this way, they call it. Let's ever so adjust our heading again. Airplane can adjust course. Fly over that eastern tip and swing our way back. Oh right, I still got my seats out. Make a nice pic there, eh? With the window. So this is the eastern portion of the island here. See it, excuse me guys, kind of rises up a bit. Little windy. Some nice looking forests down there for sure. I mean, enough for the population, that's for sure. Beautiful part of the world. Nice beach over here as well. I'm sure there's a resort down there. Absolutely. Cayman Brac. Just let me Google it and see what we're over top of there. Great Cave? Yeah, definitely caves over this side. So Southside Road. Cayman Breakers. There's Kings Point, they call it over here. 4.8 on Google. Man, I love Flight Simulator these days. I come from... the first version I ever played was for Windows 95. That got me hooked. I never got 98. I ended up buying Flight Simulator 2000. I think I've told this story a few times. And then, yeah, then I was hooked. So, okay, let's get swung around here and headed back to Gerard Smith or Kirkconnell, whatever they may call it. We'll turn our heading all the way back around this way. Initiate an autopilot turn. There you go, there's some ridges there. Look at that. Probably just absolutely beautiful. Beach along the eastern point here. It's a limestone outcrop. Another little settlement over here. Spot Bay, this is called. Long Beach, they call that beach. A lot of little resort villages along the coast here, of course. I mean, optimal place for them, that's for sure. Okay, do a scan of our gauges. We haven't done one in quite a while. Hey, temperatures, pressure's looking good. Tank manifold pressure looks great. Props right there. Okay, so we'll get ourselves set up to land here at Gerard Smith. Taking runway 9. Kirkconnell International traffic, November 796 Lima uniform, type Cessna 172. It's 5 miles east, inbound to land, visual runway 9. Join a left downwind for runway 9. Kirkconnell International traffic. Alright. We'll set ourselves up with the CDI here and tune it to 0990. Sure exactly. The heading is for it. .089. Right. Okay, we'll chop the autopilot off. Start our descent. Come back on the throttle. Open the cowl flaps. So power as desired. Mixture adjust. Won't need to touch that. Cowls are closed. Altimeter is set. Alright. And we'll begin our descent here. Set up for a left downwind. Try to approach it at a 45. Stay about 1,000 feet there. Okay. Kirkconnell traffic, November 7, 906 Lima uniform is downwind, runway 09, visual, full stop. Kirkconnell traffic. Okay. A little shaky here in the downwind. I got a window open? No. A door? No. There's an international airport there on Cayman Brac. Brake? Brake or Brac? Autopilot's very distracting there. I don't know why that's still turned on there, but turn that off. There's a threshold of 09. We're looking good. Speed's looking real good. Go with 10 degrees of flaps now. We're in the white arc. Safety zone. Be a tight turn to final. It's okay. Here we'll turn our base turn. Bring the prop up to full. Just continue our slow descent here. Little high, that's okay. Kirkconnell traffic, November 7, 906 Lima uniforms on final, runway 09, visual, full stop. Okay, close those flaps. They are closed.
500.
It's very easy to manipulate a small Cessna aircraft when you're landing. If you're too high, it's just very simple to get down quick. Hey there, gups check. Gas looks good. Undercarriage, tap the brakes. Props are full. Mixture's full. Throttle set. Lights are on. Landing lights are on. Don't need any pitot heat. Approach is looking good. A little high still. That's okay. Can use the whole runway. Okay, now we're floating a little bit there. Round her out. Okay, bring our flaps up. Used a bit more of the runway than I would have liked to, but it came in a bit high and a bit fast, so no big deal. Okay, landing off, taxi on. Cayman Brac traffic, Kirkland, Kirkconnell International traffic. November 7, 906 Lima uniform is clear of the active, taxiing to the ramp via Alpha. Boy, did I get that wrong. Kirkland, isn't that Costco? Okay, the boys here directing me over this way. Stop, he says. Stop, stop, stop. Alright. Okay, there we are. Left our transponder on 2000. Oh well. Okay guys, what'd you think of the flight? Decent? Not too bad. Brake set, avionics bus 1 and 2 off. Engine idle, check. She's down to idle. She's 790. Have strobes, lights go off. And feather that prop. And mixture idle cut off. Ignition can go off. Landing lights off. Taxi's off. Batteries as well. Alright. Pop open the windows and doors here. Welcome to Cayman Brac. Kirkconnell International. Or Gerard Smith, or whatever you'd like to call it. What do you guys think of that one? Decent? Not too bad. Pretty good flight. Little tour, little information about the island. Should download a little car and go driving around it. Turn Flight Simulator into a simulator for one for all kind of deal. Pretty neat sim, that's for sure. Alright guys, I'm going to cut the video here. Remember to stack, stack, stack. And we will catch you on the next one. Remember, we'll be looking at going back to Scotland here pretty soon. Probably next week or the weekend. Get back in the otter. Anyway, have a wonderful, productive day. Thanks for watching. BTC Simmer out.